Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Camila Rose, and today we are going to be doing the relationship reading for Leos. How are you doing, Leos? Happy new moon in Pisces. I hope that you are dreaming big. I hope that you are keeping your sights set on what you would like to be bringing into this world. I hope that you're creating some space for new things to come in, old things to be left behind as we enter into Aries season and the astrological new year. So, love this for you. And now we're going to take a look and see what's going on in your relationships. We'll take a look at singles, couples, and friendships. And let's get started. Okay. Main card for, so singles. You may be feeling a little conflicted right now. You may be going through a little bit of conflict right now. You may be wanting to expand, maybe be a little bit more creative. You may be, we have the devil card. So then you may be needing to look at some unhealthy attachments, particularly if you've been having a lot of fun, if you get my drift, if you catch my drift, if you've been having a lot of fun out and about, hooking up with folks, just keeping things light and breezy. You might have to take a look at some unhealthy behaviors, attachments, things like that. If you find that you have an affinity for conflict in your relationships, y'all fight a lot or you joke, quote unquote, aggressively, maybe taking a look at that. This is a 5 is really wanting that creative energy, is a creative expression. And so you may have been feeling like you haven't met your match energetically. And that's why there's kind of like this push and this pull, this need to kind of poke the bear to try to get some type of excitement out of the relationships or the people you've been dating or the people you've been talking to or the people you've been sleeping with, because you're trying to get that fire that meets your same energy. We have Justice card in reverse. So there's perhaps been a bit of an injustice. Now, these could also be people. We have Capricorn and we have Libra here. So you could be having some dealings with some Capricorns or some Libras. Capricorns might be showing up, really probably wanting some more structure, probably asking you for more commitment, wanting a little bit more definition in things, perhaps being a little bit more controlling, in a sense of they would like a little bit more order. As I said, Saturn would really be wanting there to be a little bit more definition around what's going on here. Libra may be acting out of their norm. They may be just not showing up as they should be. Perhaps throwing you a bit off balance, perhaps being a little unfair, perhaps being a little selfish. And as Libra myself, and as having already done the Libra reading, I would definitely say that if you have a Libra, if you have a Libra in your life that you have some type of situation with, or you're talking with, or you're dating, or you're interested in, I would say probably give them some space. Libras are going through it. They have that North Node, South Node thing going on. And there really is kind of a redefining of what's happening with Libras in their lives. So be very clear on what it is that you want and be able to express that and be able to hold them to that standard. And do not let them play you. We have the 9 of Cups here. So you're just wanting to be happy. You're feeling happy. You're feeling good. You don't want to really be bothered with any of this foolishness. You're looking for excitement. You're looking for fun. You're looking to express yourself. Here you are showing up in your sign. So you are just kind of like, this is crazy. I'm not really here for any of this stuff. Either get on board and let's have a good time. Let's enjoy ourselves, or I don't know. You're gonna have to get the 5 of Wands. I'm gonna have to maybe beat you over with a stick. You may be having an Emperor who comes along. That's a fiery Aries energy. That might be a better match. Might be a better able to meet you where you are, able to kind of stand up. Like an Emperor is not going to have any issues with a 5 of Wands energy, and it's going to be perfectly happy to let you shine and be in the sunlight. In fact, it will probably be very excited to come and be in the light with you. So this may be a better kind of match for you, better energy coming up for you. Let's get your outcome cards. We have you taking a leap of faith and finding a little bit of happiness in that. So we love that for you. It's a good energy. I think that if you are having a difficult time with perhaps if you're needing to address some unhealthy happiness, if you're needing to right a wrong, it'll bring you a lot of happiness. It'll get you more excited. It'll get energy moving and flowing. It'll put you back into a space that's better for you, that feels more at home for you. And this will lead you to a little bit more order, a little bit more, which is what's needed, a little bit more order, a little bit more process, a little bit more feeling settled and stable in a exciting way, not in a boring, stagnant way. And if you take this leap of faith, perhaps there's some offers coming in. If you take this leap of faith, it'll lead to a lot of happiness, not just happiness, but actual like fulfillment of your emotional needs. All right, so let's take a look at our Leo couples. We have the world in reverse. All right, Leo couples. You may be feeling a little stagnant right now, maybe feeling a little stuck. You may be pregnant or having some difficulties with pregnancy or having a child because that's the egg, like being stuck. We have Seven of Swords. So Seven of Swords is lying, cheating, stealing. Yeah, there may be some issues going on inside your partnership, inside your marriage. King of Cups. So this may be with someone who is a water sign or someone who has some water sign characteristics. Very caring, nurturing, which is strange because that would usually be a really wonderful thing. But they can be duplicitous. They can not always be like water. They may show up in many forms, and this form may not always be the truth of what they are experiencing at that time. You have a lot of responsibilities that you've picked up right now. Ooh, we have a Three of Swords, which is heartbreak breakup card, but it's also just learning the lessons. So if you've had an experience that's been going on in your relationship, or perhaps even with someone outside of your relationship who's causing some maybe some internal issues going on in your relationship, because this could be a father figure or something of that nature, another masculine individual, perhaps a leader in some way who usually is taking care of the needs of other people, especially emotionally, but is currently right now maybe causing a bit of conflict because they're not showing up as they usually are, putting on a lot of responsibilities onto you or onto your family to kind of cover those things, which is whereas you would all usually be able to move forward pretty quickly and be able to function pretty well because you all are kind of covering for whatever is going on with this King of Cups. It's putting a lot of extra burden on you all. So the lessons that you need to learn about perhaps how you're managing things, how you are relating to others. We have the Magician. You need to take a little bit of your power back. It's time to hand those wands off to the people that they belong to. And it's time to channel your will a bit more. Right now, it seems like you are in this, especially right up here, and even with this one, it is indicating that you may be trying to kind of fix things for other people, take care of other people. And this could be causing some strain on your relationship if you are perhaps unable to spend as much time being focused on what it is that you need and what it is that's going on within your family. We have a Page of Cups here, which is saying that it's time for you to pick up a new cup. It's time for you to maybe explore and get back into that creative energy, that youthfulness, that fun. And perhaps it's time to release some of these bonds or connections to individuals and responsibilities of things that you've picked up from other people. Your outcome card is a Five of Swords. So with a Five of Swords, we are looking at healing some trust issues or addressing some trust issues, or these trust issues kind of coming up to play again. If this is your relationship where there has been some truthfulness, some mistruths that have come out. Someone has not been upfront with you, and it has caused some issues, whether they are the King of Cups, whether you are acting as the King of Cups and you've been taking care of everyone and now you're taking on additional responsibilities, although your heart is broken. There is some lessons that need to be learned here, and that you really need to step into, like, taking back their power that you have and figuring out how to get back to kind of like you, especially being in an emotionally healthy space. We have the Five of Swords here, really looking at that learning the lessons and learning how to trust again, figuring out how to trust yourself. So this may be a time where, yes, perhaps you are feeling a little bit stuck. The world is turned on its head. It's definitely not what you would be expecting. So whether this is external and there's someone outside of your family that's taking a lot of y'all's time and attention and kind of pulling you all away from each other, this is definitely a lesson in, or a moment of really needing to get to this 3, 5, 7, that very like odd number energy of expansion, of growth, of exploration. It's time to think outside of the box and how you address these things and how you give back responsibilities to people. It's time to really think about how this has opened up your heart to perhaps give a little bit more love to yourself and to your family, because you've seen what happens when that energy is misplaced. It is time to really look at how you create trusting and ongoing relationships with yourself and others. So that's going to be it for our couples, singles, and couples. Let's take a look at friendships. Let's take a look at our friendships. Okay, Leo, friendships. Ooh, we love that. King of Swords. Okay, so right now your friendships may be feeling like a breath of fresh air. They may be a space where you are able to really clear your mind, find some peace, find some space to get back to knowing what it is that's the right direction for you. You may be making some investments. You may be starting to work with them. They feel very fruitful, very prosperous, very kind. You may be going out to have some really yummy food, to go shopping together, run errands together, just do things that make you feel very comforted. You may be sitting at home just eating snacks on the couch and just having like some wonderful just relaxation days together. So very fruitful, very prosperous. If you are working in a business with a friend, this could also feel like something that could grow to be something very abundant for you all. We have this 7 of Swords showing back up here, some lying, cheating, stealing, the need for exploration, the need to be clever about how you go about things, especially if you are feeling left out in the cold in some situations. So it may have been like a big switch going on here from a space where it felt like you were really kind of in the loop, that things were going really great, and then things kind of switched up. Whether this is like one set of friends and then like another set of friends is to be seen. Knight of Wands, though, you are not letting this keep you down, though, Leos. Love that for you. You're like, no, I'm just going to put in the work. I'm just going to keep going. And the people that are meant to be in my life will be in my life. And the ones that are not will not. I'm going to sit back and see what happens. And I love that for you. Your outcome card for that is the Lovers. Lovers in reverse. Lovers in reverse could mean that there is a whatever was happening with this 7 of Swords and 5 of Pentacles. That this could be the end of a partnership or an end of a friendship, but it could also mean that this is you perhaps not taking your own route. Maybe you are acquiescing or giving into some desires from friends to behave in a certain way, to act in a certain way. I would definitely say to keep your mind open, keep your heart open, but like stay wise, stay practical, stay grounded. I know that you like to like fire off a bit and go off a little bit, but make sure that you are doing things that are really in alignment with what it is that you desire, with what it is that you seek, that you are not kind of giving in just to kind of keep the peace or to try to maintain that connection because it was something that really made you feel nurtured, cared for, that you were just really happy and having such a good time with. And then all of a sudden it was not, and you found some things out, or you were unsupported in some areas, perhaps with some friends. Like, don't give in to say that, to just like maintain those connections. Okay. All right. Love you, Leo. Subscribe, like, comment. I'll see y'all later. Have a great one and happy new moon again. Bye.